Welcome everyone. Let's see how you can set up an Excel sheet to record and prepare results of any tests that you may have to conduct. First, set up the worksheet to ease your life while entering data. Right-click on the Sheet tab, and click on the View Code option. Visual Basic window will open. From the drop-down menu, identify the Worksheet option and select it. Now type the code as shown. Cells, entire column, auto-fit. This way, whenever you type in data in any cell, the width will automatically adjust to accommodate your data in a single line. I urge you all to subscribe my channel for tips and tricks in Excel. Now, select the entire sheet by clicking on the left top of your worksheet, go to Conditional Formatting, select New Rules from the drop-down. Here, select the Use Formula to Determine Formatting option. Click in the field that becomes visible, and the select cell A1. Press F4 twice, so that cell fixing is finished. Type symbols as shown. This is representation of IsNotBlank function. Click on Format, select the Borders tab. Now select the border design that best meets your requirement. Hit OK. This way you do not need to add borders to cells. Whenever you will write anything in a cell, border will appear automatically. Similarly, if you delete data from a cell, the border will automatically disappear. Now that our worksheet is set up, let's type in some headings, and add some names. The data that I am typing is all supposed data. You can test this method on your own data. Let's add some names and add serial numbers. There is a useful method for adding serial numbers automatically. I have added link to that method in the description. This is just an example, so I am going to use random numbers for assessments. Let me show a very useful function for this purpose. It is called RandBetween. It generates random numbers between a given range, so let's fix the lower limit at 19 and upper limit at 95. Drag it throughout the array, but you will notice that every time you make any change to your worksheet, these numbers will change. I have not been able to find solution to this problem. Give your suggestions in the comments please. I will just copy and paste this data into separate cells, then paste them back and select the Paste as Values option by right-clicking at the complete array of data. You might have noticed that I have written down weightages that I want to add to each of the assessments. Let's find the overall aggregate for each individual. I am using SumProduct function. This function multiplies each cell with a given cell. Fix the weightage cells, so that each time the same cells are used for weightage of assessments. You might have noticed that all the values are larger than expected. This will happen if we do not convert weightage to percentage. So, change the cell type to percentage and then correct the percentages. Now the sheet is almost ready. The only thing to do now is to find out the class standings of all the individuals. Rank function is another good addition in Excel for this purpose. Type in rank. Then click the cell that you want to rank, type comma, then select the reference according to which you want to find standing. Fix this array so that the reference stays the same for all individuals. So now you can see that who stood first, who stood second, and we also have a tie for the third spot. I hope this was helpful. Share your thoughts in the comments. Like, share and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.